Welcome to Holistic Wellness 24/7. In today's video, we explore the secrets of the loser mindset. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to improve your well-being. So let's get started on your journey to better health and wellness. Have you ever felt trapped by the labels of success and failure, struggling to escape the shadow of a loser mindset? We've all been there, haunted by self-doubt, paralyzed by the fear of not measuring up to some external standard. But what if I told you that the key to overcoming this fear, to truly embracing your authentic self, lies in a radical reinterpretation of what it means to be a loser? What if instead of fearing this label, we could unlock its hidden potential? That's what we're going to explore today, by delving into the powerful, ancient wisdom of Stoicism, particularly the teachings of Epictetus. We'll uncover how embracing the so-called loser mindset, when approached through the lens of Stoic principles, can become a profound catalyst for personal development, emotional resilience, and genuine fulfillment. Together, let's unlock the secrets to staying calm amidst the inevitable chaos of life and discover the true power of Stoicism, not as a rigid philosophy, but as a set of practical tools for navigating the complexities of human experience. What is the loser mindset? It's not about mediocrity or defeat, it's about confronting fear of failure, inadequacy, not being enough. Epictetus teaches us that fear is not the enemy, but our perception of it. True strength lies in controlling our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Redefine the loser mindset as a starting point for growth. This brings us to the first and perhaps most fundamental principle of Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. Epictetus famously said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." We get caught up in things we can't control, the weather, the opinions of others, the stock market, the past, and we allow these things to dictate our emotional states. But the Stoics offer a different way. They teach us to focus our energy and attention on what we can control, our thoughts, our reactions, our choices. This doesn't mean we become passive observers in life, but rather active participants in shaping our own experience. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a ship caught in a storm. You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can control how you steer the ship, how you adjust the sails. It's about recognizing that our perceptions shape our reality, and we have the power to choose how we perceive the world around us. And that choice, my friends, is where true freedom lies. Now let's talk about failure. That word alone can send shivers down our spines, evoke feelings of shame, inadequacy, and defeat. But what if instead of fearing failure, we embraced it as an essential part of the learning process? What if we reframed it as a stepping stone, a necessary crucible for growth and resilience? The Stoics understood this implicitly. They saw failure not as the opposite of success, but as a critical component of it. Think of it like this. Every time we stumble, every time we fall short of our goals, every time we experience a setback, we are presented with a valuable opportunity for reflection and learning. We develop resilience, grit, and the ability to bounce back from adversity. The Stoics believed that it's not the absence of failure that defines a successful life, but rather our response to it. Do we allow it to defeat us, to reinforce our sense of inadequacy, or do we use it as fuel, as a catalyst for growth and self-improvement? So embrace your failures, learn from them, and let them propel you forward on your journey. Remember, as Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Now, this next principle might sound a bit counterintuitive at first, but bear with me because it's incredibly powerful. The Stoics had this practice called premeditatio malorum, which essentially means the premeditation of evils. This isn't about dwelling on negativity or becoming consumed by worst-case scenarios. It's about mentally preparing for the inevitable challenges and setbacks that life throws our way. By mentally rehearsing these difficult situations, we rob them of their power to paralyze us when they do occur. We develop a plan of action, a sense of preparedness that allows us to navigate these challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Think about it in the context of your own life. Are there presentations you're dreading at work, difficult conversations you're putting off? By mentally preparing for these events, envisioning the potential challenges and your responses, you reduce their power to evoke fear and anxiety. It's about cultivating a sense of mental and emotional preparedness that allows us to navigate the inevitable storms of life with greater courage and resilience. Let's talk about that inner critic, the voice of self-doubt that undermines our confidence. The Stoics offer tools to combat it. First, recognize these negative thoughts. Are these thoughts based on evidence? Do they serve us? Challenge them and reframe. What if I could cultivate a positive internal dialogue for greater resilience and well-being? Now, let's delve into a principle that's at the very core of Stoic philosophy, the importance of aligning our actions with our values. See, the Stoics believe that true fulfillment doesn't come from chasing external validation, but from living in accordance with our deepest held principles. It's easy to get caught up in the rat race, to define success by society's ever-shifting standards. But this pursuit often leaves us feeling empty, dissatisfied, and perpetually chasing something just out of reach. The Stoics offer a different path, one marked by inner congruence, a sense of purpose that transcends the fickle nature of external rewards. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What kind of person do you aspire to be? Once you've identified these guiding principles, let them inform your actions, your decisions, and how you choose to show up in the world. Remember, aligning your actions with your values isn't a destination, but a continuous journey. And in this alignment, you'll find a sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment that no amount of external validation can provide. Now, we've talked about the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, of mentally preparing for challenging situations. But this principle goes beyond just mental rehearsal. It's about taking proactive steps to anticipate and mitigate potential obstacles. The Stoics understood that life is full of unexpected twists and turns, that setbacks are inevitable. But they didn't see this as a reason to live in a state of constant fear or anxiety. Instead, they saw it as an opportunity to practice prudence, to take calculated risks, and to develop strategies for navigating the inevitable challenges that lay ahead. Think of it like this. Imagine you're embarking on a long journey. You wouldn't just hop in your car and drive without first checking the route, packing supplies, and ensuring your vehicle was in good working order, would you? Of course not. You'd take proactive steps to prepare for the journey, to anticipate potential challenges, and to equip yourself with the tools and resources you need to succeed. By taking proactive steps to anticipate and prepare for obstacles, we reduce their power to derail us, and this in turn fosters greater confidence, resilience, and a sense of control over our lives. Let's talk about a trap that's all too easy to fall into. The endless pursuit of external validation. We live in a culture obsessed with likes, followers, and the opinions of others, but the Stoics offer a powerful antidote to this addiction, the pursuit of wisdom and self-approval above all else. Epictetus famously said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Now, he wasn't advocating for ignorance or stupidity. He was highlighting the importance of detaching from the need to please everyone, to be seen as intelligent or successful in the eyes of others. True wisdom, the Stoics believed, comes from a place of deep self-knowledge, from a willingness to question our assumptions, confront our biases, and continuously strive for growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. So let go of the need to impress others. Seek wisdom over recognition and self-approval over the fickle praise of the crowd." Now let's explore a principle that's often misunderstood, the Stoic concept of acceptance. It's important to understand that acceptance, in the Stoic sense, does not equate to passivity or resignation. It's not about giving up or becoming apathetic. It's about recognizing what we can and cannot control, and choosing to focus our energy on what we can influence. Acceptance in this context is about making peace with the reality of our situation, even if it's not ideal. When we resist reality, when we rail against the things we cannot change, we create unnecessary suffering. Acceptance, on the other hand, allows us to let go of this struggle, to free up our energy and focus on what we can influence. And from this place of acceptance, we can begin to make more empowered choices, to take actions that align with our values, and to create a life that reflects our deepest aspirations, even amidst challenging circumstances. Now, let's talk about a practice that's not only deeply Stoic, but also incredibly powerful for cultivating a more joyful and fulfilling life. The practice of gratitude. In a world often focused on what's lacking, on what's wrong, or what we fear, gratitude offers a powerful antidote, a way to shift our attention to the abundance that already surrounds us. The Stoics understood that true happiness doesn't come from accumulating more things, but from appreciating what we already have. It's about finding joy in the simple things, in the everyday moments that often go unnoticed. And the beautiful thing about gratitude is that it's a muscle we can strengthen with practice. Take some time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. And this shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our overall well-being, our relationships, and our ability to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and grace. So, we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the transformative power of Stoic philosophy, particularly the teachings of Epictetus in reframing what it means to embrace the so-called loser mindset. We've learned that true strength lies not in avoiding failure, but in learning from it, in using it as fuel for growth and self-improvement. We've explored the importance of focusing on what we can control, of aligning our actions with our values, and of cultivating a mindset of acceptance, gratitude, and proactive problem-solving. These Stoic principles, when applied consistently, have the power to transform our relationship with fear, failure, and the inevitable challenges life throws our way. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoicism and the empowering journey away from the loser mindset. If you found these principles helpful, I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What fears are you overcoming, and how can Stoicism guide your personal growth? Remember to like this video and subscribe for more insights on self-improvement and mental health. Together, let's embark on a journey towards emotional intelligence and embrace the paths of wisdom that lead to a fulfilling life. Until next time, stay strong and keep striving for that inner peace.